Welcome to Math with Professor V. Here is your latest integral of the day. We have the definite integral from 0 to the natural log of 10 of e to the x times the square root of e to the x minus 1 over e to the x plus 8 dx. So go ahead, pause the video if you want to try it on your own. I'm just going to give you a small hint. Pretty much u-sub is all you need, and it looks worse than it is. It's actually a pretty fun little integral to do. So I went in and I just let u be this entire radical expression. So I let u be the square root of e to the x minus 1. And you know I love to square both sides before I differentiate. So u squared would be e to the x minus 1. And then 2u du is e to the x dx, which is working out beautifully. Because look, here's e to the x dx. Great. So all of that's going to be 2u du. And then boom, this entire expression is u. So what do I do about this e to the x plus 8? Have no fear. Just come right here. E to the x equals u squared plus 1. So I'll just pop that in right there. Okay, now we're almost ready to rewrite the whole integral in terms of u. We just have to change those limits of integration. Remember, everything has to change at the same time. So u of 0, the lower limit, is going to be square root of e to the 0 minus 1. So that's just 1 minus 1. Square root of that's 0. And then u of natural log of 10 is going to be square root of e to the ln of 10 minus 1. So, oh, someone loves us. That's just going to be 10 minus 1, which is 9, which is a perfect square. So this is 3. Cute. Okay. So here we go. Let's rewrite everything in terms of u. New lower limit, 0, stays 0. New upper limit, 3. This e to the x dx is right here, 2u du. Let me take the 2 outside. I have u, we'll put the du over here. Square root of e to the x minus 1, that's another u, over, and then remember, e to the x is u squared plus 1 plus 8. So this is u squared plus 1 plus 8 plus 9. How are we doing? Fabulous? Okay, good. So this is 2 times the integral 0 to 3 u squared over u squared plus 9 du. Okay, now look at the integrand carefully. Yes, it's a rational function. Degree of the numerator and denominator are equal. So, I mean, partial fractions isn't going to help us here because the denominator doesn't even factor. But if you're thinking along those lines, anytime it's not bottom heavy, right? You always want higher degree in the denominator, we would long divide. So you could go ahead and long divide, or you could do my personal favorite where you add and subtract a constant to avoid long division. So in this case, to make the numerator match the denominator, I'm going to add 9 and subtract 9. And then split things up as follows. So you'll have 2 times the integral 0 to 3. This will be u squared plus 9 over u squared plus 9. And then now I have minus 9 over u squared plus 9 du. Are you okay? All right, good. The more you practice that little maneuver, you'll get fast. You won't even have to write this step right here. You'll just jump straight to 1 minus 9 over u squared plus 9. Everyone will be wowed by your skills. You'll start integrating for people at weekend parties just to show off. Okay, from here we should be ready to just take the antiderivative. Sure thing. So 2 times antiderivative of 1 is going to be u minus, now don't fret, this 9, let's just pull it out. And then what would be the integral of 1 over u squared plus 9? So hopefully you remember when you have 1 over x squared plus a squared dx, that antiderivative is 1 over a tan inverse x over a plus c, right? So in this case, the a is 3. Very good. So you'll have 9 times 1 over a, 1/3, tan inverse. In this case, we have u over a, u over 3. And no plus c, people. We have limits of integration, 0 to 3. Perfect. Okay. Now let's just evaluate it at the limits and we'll be on our way. So 3 minus, this is just 3, tan inverse of 3 divided by 3 is 1. That's my upper limit, minus 0, minus 3 times tan inverse of 0. Perfect. So this is just 0. And then tan inverse of 1 we know is pi over 4. So can we clean it up much more? It's 2 times 3 minus 3 pi over 4. So it's up to you. 6 minus 3 pi over 2? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for the people. Beautiful. Wasn't this a nice little integral? Really, you could give it to a Calc 1 class, but it is in the integration portion of the content where we cover everything in Calc 2, not Calc 1. But I mean, it was just a u-sub, and they learned tan inverse is antiderivative in Calc 1, at least where I teach. So yeah, I thought that was a nice one. Save it if you're going to host an integration bee. Ours is coming up next month. Very exciting. So comment down below how you solved this integral. If you did something different, I'd love to hear. I'm sure there's a variety of approaches, but I'm pretty sure like u-sub is really, the only major integration technique you need. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with whoever you think would enjoy it. I really appreciate all your support, leaving comments, sharing, likes, helps my channel grow, the engagement, and I really appreciate it because I have big dreams for where this channel is going to go soon. That's pretty much it. If you need help with your integration techniques, you can check out my full-length video lectures on this channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Math with Professor V. I love you all so much. Bye.